Well, social media in my life, it's a really big part because I spend most of my day on the computer, working with technology and on my iPod. When I wake up in the morning, I get on my iPod and check my games and make sure that I have all my coins collected. Get on Facebook, see if I have any friend requests or any other notifications that are actually important. A negative experience I had with technology, social media, whatever. I met this guy the summer before junior year, and we ended up dating for 9 months. And he lived in New York. And wow, let's see. He was really controlling and weird, and he got obsessed with the relationship. And he lived in New York, and he used to come see me all the time. Like, he'd get in his car and drive from New York to Lansing, like, pretty much every weekend just to see me for, like, a day, and it was kind of weird. So, we broke up after 9 months, and I deleted him off of Facebook because that's how you really show someone that you're over them. Of course, I ended the relationship. And, you meet people online. You talk to them for, like, a month, and then you realize that it's kind of pointless. So that's my digital life.
Hi, I'm Claudia, and I'm a senior at Eastern High School. The internet has always been really influential in my life. As a younger child, I always played like video games, but soon that turned into like an obsession with like social media and things like Tumblr. And I often found myself comparing myself to other girls who were photoshopped images, but of course I didn't take that into consideration, and so it really affected my self-image and how I viewed myself. But as I grew a little older and like spent more time doing homework, the internet has been a great place to receive information and put out information, like YouTube videos and stuff like that. So I think that the internet is really strong and influential, but it's not necessarily something that you should take lightheartedly. Was that a minute?
Hi, my name's Haley Fox, and I'm a student at Eastern High School. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about a story that, like something that happened to me while I was on Facebook one day. Okay, this guy named Conrad, he started talking to me just randomly out of nowhere. I didn't know who he was. He's actually from California. And after about 2 weeks of talking to me, he asked me out, and I agreed just simply because I wasn't looking for anyone at the time, and he seemed like really like desperate a little bit, and I was just being nice. And then we were dating for about 2 weeks, and then testing started. So I had to put all my attention on that, and because he wasn't really a very significant part of my life, I didn't really mind doing that. And then I get back on my phone 3 days later, and I have 26 messages from him asking me why I'm not answering him, why I don't like him anymore, and why we aren't in a relationship anymore. And I was just like, dude, my schoolwork's more important than a boyfriend that lives in California that I'm not even really dating because I've never seen you. And he just got totally obsessed with me. And I found it to be really weird. And at one point, I actually had to end up deleting him and blocking him on Facebook because after I broke up with him, he started like stalking me and everything that I did and talking to my friends and stuff about me. And it was just a really weird and bad experience for me. And this is my digital life.
Hi, I'm Amari Roper, and my digital life has been influenced in a myriad of ways by technology. Socially, I'd say that it's kind of been isolating in a way. Most of the time I'd cut myself off from the world and mess around with technology when I probably should be communicating with others. Intellectually, I feel like it's pretty good for acquiring information, I'd say, but it also kind of drains at you a bit in the sense that you're over on the computer for who knows how many hours, just zoning out. Your brain kind of goes into a numbness of sort. Just makes things easier to communicate, I'd say. gosh, I'm kind of rambling on here, but my life wouldn't be the same without technology because like the lack of communication. It's really easy to communicate with people through Facebook and whatever messenger you use. Back then they used to have phones. Oh.
Well, you're
Okay.
past a minute.
Am I?
Yeah.
Cut off, I guess.
My name is Paul. I go to Lansing Eastern High School, and I just think it's really annoying when people say that games and media isn't violent, when you can hop in a car and run over a hooker and her unexpected baby. I don't think that's very not violent. I think it's very obscene, and it's really wrong of people to think that it's okay. But the blood and stuff is cool. I think that's all right. They show nudity in Europe, but that's okay there, because it's Europe. But in America, we have to keep all our clothes on. Yep.
Hi, my name is Gillian Tappenden. My digital life basically consists of me scrolling through Tumblr, pretty much, which is like a social media site. But it's a way to like keep in contact, like keep in touch with all the actors that I like, the movies that I like, some of the shows that I really am into. But yeah, it's good in the sense that like the internet is good in the sense that you are able to communicate very broadly, like to anyone. You can contact people in like Europe or Russia. It's really cool, but it also gives us a sense of we don't have to retain information. Like the fact that it's so easily accessible, we look things up, we Google things. It's now an adjective. We Google things and we're able to find out information, but we don't retain it because we know that if we forget it, we can just go straight back to it. You don't have to remember it exactly. And that sense of not having to go to a dictionary to look something up and to actually remember it, not going through the stress of having to find it every single time, it makes us less comprehensible, kind of. So, yeah, it's weird.
Hi, I'm RJ Everett. I'm a junior at Eastern High School, and I guess this is my digital life. Digital technology has pretty much enveloped every moment of my life, from the moment I wake up to the moment I fall asleep. I wake up with a digital alarm clock buzzing in my ear. I grab my phone, check social media, get up, go to school, and then I'm taught by digital computers with their smart boards. And even when I'm writing down, I'm usually taking notes off the digital smartboard. And I'm barely ever not utilizing any digital technology. And then I get home, I usually grab something to eat, but then either jump on the TV or get on the computer to do homework or look at social media again. Then if that's done, if I get all my homework done, usually using digital technology like typing out a paper, using a digital calculator, or anything like that, I then have to go in, or don't have to, but I talk with friends, video game friends that I've met, that I've known for years now, that I've actually never really met in real life, but it feels as if I've known these guys for years through video gaming, and sometimes we don't even video game, we just sit there and talk. And that's a huge influence on my life because I feel like, dude, I've known these guys for years and I've never even met them in the flesh. That's my digital life.
Technology is a very big part of my life. Whenever I study, it's with technology. I rarely would study with a textbook. I'd rather just Google whatever I'm talking about or studying. And, I spend a lot of my time on YouTube looking up videos. That's where the majority of my music comes from. Just get on YouTube and then just go through related videos for hours on end. Rarely on Facebook though, so I don't do all that really. And I'm on my phone a lot like during class, texting people, playing games, etc. I would say overall technology has a huge role in my life. It's influenced me a lot, and that's about it.
Hello, my name is Sarah. I'm currently a junior in high school, and I live in Lansing, Michigan. My digital life is basically consisted of in many bizarre moments, really. My tries with social media have endlessly failed, Facebook, Twitter, not really appreciating those. I basically keep myself around Tumblr, but not for the conditional methods of just sitting there and reblocking something. I am majorly a role player, getting into the idea of using this new world, visiting a new realm, for example. So to get rid of, well, the initial fear of our own reality, and to also connect with friends who feel the same way as you do. I guess positives and negatives about having digital media really is seeing a dark side of people. You go in there thinking that everyone is one specific way, but then you come out another. Through my own personal experience with cyberbullying for a period of maybe a year or so, mainly due to views on things, physical appearance, it really shows the outer or darker side of society, I guess. And I guess a change of habits from having digital media around is a change of habits, laziness, inconsistent ways of eating, and definitely changed views on society and politics. And I suppose if I could change my habits for the future, it would be something better and something that I think society would I would actually fit into society. But yeah, this is my digital life, and I'm not really sorry for it.
Hi, my name is Matt. Play video games a lot. I usually play about 12 to 15 hours a day. In the summer, I usually play about 18. I really don't do much except work and go to school. And then if I didn't have to do those, I'd play every single day, all night, all day. I probably got 4 hours of sleep because of video games. Wake up tired in the morning, get on my phone, text. If I'm at home, I'm on my phone watching YouTube videos. I love technology. It's amazing. It influences my life dramatically. If I didn't have technology, I'd be sad and lonely and depressed. I'd be a hermit crab with no friends and without a shell. This is my digital life.
Okay, my life has been heavily influenced by digital technology. Some examples are just using the internet daily, playing video games. My cell phone, like I'm pretty much connected all the time, and some parts of my life I think would change up if I didn't have digital technology, but I think for the most part it would stay the same. How digital technology, I mean, for the most part, it's more of a positive aspect of my life, because in most cases it helps me out with certain things like homework, or it'll help keep me occupied, or it's a means of entertainment for me. It's not such a negative aspect of my life. And to be honest, I spend a lot of my time on digital media and digital technology, because every day I have to use it. Well, I don't have to use the internet, but it feels like I have to use the internet. I play my video games, I use my phone. All these things are becoming a part of my life, and without them I feel like I would be disconnected from the world. And yeah, I think that's all I have to say.
My name is Max. I'm 16. Technology hasn't it influences me from, I guess, using the computer or video games or using my phone. It provides entertainment. Video games, it also provides a sort of another form of entertainment, but yeah, all from that entertainment, technology hasn't really influenced my life that much, but that's it.
So I've had internet for a while. I've had access to digital media and digital things, but I never really used it until a couple of years ago when I started to expand out and start talking to people all across the world about video games and getting beta keys from them and playing their games. And that's how I've used it so far, is watching videos of games and them playing those. I don't use Facebook and things like that to talk with my friends or things like that. I don't have a need for it. So for me, I think my digital world is very different from other people's because I want to meet new people, not talk to the people that I can go out and go to their house. I got into lots of podcasting and videos and YouTube and stuff, and that's pretty much where I started caring about the internet at all. Because before then I would just play a Flash game and that's about it. So I don't use it for much social media other than with random people across the world. It's the only way I will ever get to talk to those people, and I like that, and that's my digital world.
Go. My name is Cassandra. I'm 16. Digital technology influences me because I have a phone and I have an iPod Touch. I wouldn't consider myself very wired though because I don't have internet at my house. I don't have TV. So the only really connection I have to social media and stuff like that is through my phone and my iPad. My life would be a lot different without it though, because I wouldn't be able to watch my family that I don't see every day in other states grow up, and I wouldn't be able to see pictures of them and see what they're up to, and I feel like I wouldn't know them as well as I do now. But also I feel like if without digital technology, I would spend a lot more time living opposed to scrolling through Facebook or texting people or stuff like that. I spend a lot more time actually living my life. I feel like technology can affect me negatively because I may or may not spend too much time on my phone sometimes. And I'd rather spend my time doing real things like playing my instrument and stuff like that. So I feel like it can affect me negatively. But overall I feel like there's a happy medium and I like that I'm able to turn it off. This is my digital life.
Okay.
Try don't walk too fast. Alright, do it.
Okay, go.
Alright, my name is Delaney, I'm 16, and I'm fairly influenced by technology because I have a phone, and I use a computer, and I use it for social media and texting purposes and stuff. And I feel like if I didn't have technology, my life would be very different because I connect to a lot of people by using Facebook or Twitter, and I feel more connected to them than if I didn't have that. Because even though I may be friends with some of them, I'm not friends with them in real life, but I still know what they're up to and stuff. So I know I know them, but not in the same way. And I feel technology influences me in a good way in a way because I'm connected and I'm exposed to a lot more things that I wouldn't be exposed to if there wasn't technology. I have the access to Google things and I can find things much more easier than if I had to look it up in a textbook or an encyclopedia. It's all there at my fingertips. But it can also affect me negatively because I suppose it can affect your social skills because if you use technology too much, then you don't have the same social skills. You can't have a conversation face to face as well because you're used to doing it digitally. So it can affect you in like a multitude of ways. It can also like affect like if you're very like addicted to technology and you use it a lot, you don't know how to live without it, and like that's bad because then you won't know how to do things without technology, because a lot of things still require not being able to use technology. And like I'm not like that, but I feel like a lot of people are. So like I try to like limit it so that I'm not addicted to technology, but I still like use it enough so that it still has me connected to people in like a good way. That's my digital life.
Hi, my name is Brianna, and digital media affects me by taking part in my everyday life. I go on the internet every day, and it has become kind of a habit for me, maybe even an addiction, because I feel like I need to go on Facebook every day and see what's going on. I mostly go on Facebook and YouTube. My life would not be the same without digital technology because I would not be able to keep as in touch with people. Like, I have a friend that's moved out of the country, and we probably will not still be friends or have any contact without Facebook. Plus, I talk to other people that I haven't talked to in a long time and reconnect with them through Facebook. I like digital media, but sometimes I wish that it hadn't become such a big part of me. Like, I wish I didn't feel such a need to go on Facebook every day and check what's going on and check my new notifications and everything. And I wish that I did not feel such a need to go on the internet. I probably spend an average of 3 hours a day on the internet doing the same things every day like Facebook and YouTube. However, I do not have a smartphone. I just have a prepaid phone, and I don't have a phone like everybody else does. I like going on the internet and see what's going on. It makes me feel happy and in touch with other people. That is my digital life.
Hi, I'm Megan. My digital life includes pretty much just Facebook and my phone. My phone I just use to Google things if I need to find something out, and to text people. I usually don't go on like other sites besides like social network sites besides Facebook. I usually just use that for my job because we post shifts that we need covered. And I usually don't post anything else besides that, besides pictures of my dog and me. And sometimes it's distracting when I'm doing homework because I just find useless things to look up instead of doing my homework. I also use it to connect with my friends if I need help with my homework, like Osama. I always message him and I'm like, hey, what's this assignment? And I use that to connect with him and get help within him and other people, I guess. Yeah, that's my digital life.
Hi, I'm Sarah Finley. I'm 16. The technology that I use would be my cell phone and my computer. I use my cell phone to obviously text people. I don't really call people unless it's like my grandma or somebody of that nature. For my computer, I mostly get on it for social media like Facebook, and that's pretty much it. And I use Facebook mostly to connect with like my family in other states and other cities that I don't normally see, because it makes me somewhat feel connected to them, even though I'm not really like talking to them. I can see their posts and their pictures and videos, and yeah, and I pretty much don't leave my phone anywhere. I feel like teenagers have an addiction to like their cell phones, because like most kids, you can't get their cell phones out of their hands, and if they like leave it somewhere, like they panic and then they have to get it, and that's kind of somewhat how I am. But I don't know, I feel like technology is just an addiction and everybody has it. And yeah, so that's my digital life.
My name is Kayla, and I would say that my life is pretty influenced by digital stuff, like my phone. Like I can't live without it, and all the websites and stuff, like computers and shit like that. And without it, I probably wouldn't feel like alive, because I'm not talking to anybody. I don't have any, like, I don't know what's happening around me. It makes me really uncomfortable. And I feel like it's good because I get to know more about like the world, and I get to see what's going on around me, like that I wouldn't normally see. That's like outside of my town or whatever. And I also like the connection. Like I've met people from like the UK, and I don't know. And yeah, but it doesn't really help my social skills. I'm pretty awkward, so yeah, that's my digital life.
Hi, I'm John. I want to tell you how technology benefits me as an exchange student. Sometimes I really miss my family, but Sky let me bring them to my lab. Sky let me talk to them and see them even they are so far away. Sky let me show my host family and my host house in a way that I couldn't do with a phone call. And the best thing of Sky is it's free, so I don't have to worry about the cost when I miss my family. And before Sky, I think many exchange students have to pay a lot of money with a calling card, and they couldn't talk as long as I can. About Facebook. Facebook keep me. Facebook let me keep in touch with my friend. Facebook help me to share my picture of my new experience, and it's a lot easier than send it on email or bring back album to Thailand. And Facebook let me to chat with my friend or leave message to them, or sometimes they can leave message to me, like because 11-hour difference, so they have to leave message to me. And Facebook, I can use Facebook to let them know how I feel at one video status. Yeah, I really glad that technology. Made me stay in touch with them. This is my digital life.